into the happiness. We're gonna start dating some I think he's a cannibal, or he could be a murderer. It's a toss-up, but there's blood and body parts. So, we're gonna be playing something I found on Ichio, as always. My favorite place. Yeah, before they restricted things, annoyingly. I had to make sure to download the best thing, most that I can. But we're playing My Sweet Housemate. And as you can see, he's so sweet. Look, he has extra limbs for me, you know, just in case I lose one. He's making tomato soup. It's overflowing, but he's making tomato soup. He's such a great housemate. And yeah, so we're gonna totally not be in danger as we're talking to our wonderful housemate. Oh, okay, in-house listings. Okay. Oh, no photos. 318 Williamson Avenue, room 15M2. $550 a month? Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. If that was how much rent was, I think I might be okay with the cannibal. Wait a minute. Wait, it just like, okay, that we have to have a contract that I cannot be eaten. Me and my family cannot be eaten, but other than that, you know what? Who am I to dictate your who am I? Am I really justifying cannibalism? Who am I to dictate your diet? I mean, for this money, I mean, damn. Okay, 15 square meters. Okay, single room, shared kitchen, shared bathroom, no deposit. One room in an apartment at 318 Williamson Avenue, no deposit, 1 year minimum tenancy. That's it. I mean, listen, if it's 550. Okay, am I justifying cannibalism? I mean, I don't know yet. Like, listen, we don't know. He could just be a murderer, which again, who am I to dictate your hobbies? For 550? Hold on. Oh God. Submit. I think I am. Okay, my name. Vivian. My pronouns are she, her. Oh, I have a voice? No. What is this? Whose voice is this? My voice or his voice? I think number 2 is sexy. I think I'm gonna stick with number 2. I like number 2. I'm gonna stick to that. I think they're saying the vowels, but it sounds weird and I don't like it. I don't like it. So after filling in something very sketchy, you tiredly waited for the application to go through before you shut your old laptop with a sigh. This ancient thing that has clearly seen better days somehow already managed to start hyperventilating after you opened just a couple of tabs. I've been there before. You promptly put it in your backpack as you lean back in your seat. You can't help but let out a sour chuckle. Anyone else will probably find this old worn. I enjoyed my day today. Oh, that's good. What'd you do today? Anyone else will probably find this old worn down diner seat extremely uncomfortable, but you don't have that luxury of complaining. In fact, it might be the softest thing you sat on in a week. Oh my goodness. Unaware of your own actions, you start anxiously fidgeting with your phone, silently praying for all the possible gods out there that your application will be approved. 9, 10. At this point, you've been homeless for 11 months, nearly a year. Oh no. After saving all the money you could for several months, you finally were able to save enough to rent an apartment. Y'all know the fan event for... No, I actually don't. I think it's better if you send it to the Discord and not here, because it's literally gonna forget it. Or at least that's what you thought. In 11 months of your homelessness... I don't remember, girly. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I'm trying to remember. I'm actually trying to remember. Oh no. I'm grimacing. It looks like I'm smiling on this, but I'm grimacing. It's like, oh no. Oh. Oh damn, I forgot. I'm sorry. But you went to that is what I'm assuming. In 11 months of your homelessness, the housing prices only went up, making it practically impossible for you to find anything affordable at this point. You frantically searched every housing website, hoping to at least get some shitty old room, but nothing was ever even nearly in your price range. But this listing was everything you could ever ask for. You were thanking whoever it was up there in the sky. Thank you, Sky Daddy. Thank you so much. Yep, I did mix this. It was fun. Oh, that's good. I'm happy. Or down there in the pits of hell. That you managed to apply. Literally any god. Any god. I will convert. Down below, any fiends. Anyone wants to make a bargain, I will sell something. That you managed to apply basically minutes after the listing went up. Sure. It is shady as hell. It's fucking shady. No deposit, no required credit history, and there aren't even pictures. And as a cherry on top, you'll have to live with some random guy you have no information about. Like any cannibal. You were so eager to get it first, too, that you didn't even ask for a tour. If anything, you were almost entirely sure that it's probably some old shed, or even worse, a human trafficking spot. Oof. Oof. Where you're very close to it. But you are already at the point where you don't even care. You feel like you'll go insane if you have to spend another night out on the streets. You shudder at the memories. Yeah, anything is better than that. Oh. You can swear your heart skips a beat as your phone lights up with a few notifications on the home screen. It's an email from the housing website. Could it be? Is it she? You impatiently unlock your phone, somehow managing to enter your password incorrectly twice before you do. You quickly locate the email app and anxiously start reading. What is this voice? Thank you for your application, Vivian. We appreciate you using our services, and our smart algorithm has picked these 5 other apartments for you to look at. Ugh, are you kidding me? I just applied and already got an ad. That's annoying. You silently curse the website, thinking that it would have been better if they paid for your rent instead of financing these ads that no one probably even looks at. Well, besides you. While busy with your grandiose brain cursing session, you almost skip another notification that quickly floats into your phone screen. It's yet another email. I swear to God, if it's another ad, but it isn't. It's an email sent by whoever has posted that room listing. The first thing you note is its ridiculous length. It's short. Oh. Too short. Oh. Oh. In fact, there are only 3 lines. 2 of them being Dear Vivian and BR Sungmin Kim, the name of the original poster. The middle line just says, if you come to the apartment to sign the contract within 30 minutes, I'll give you the key. That's crazy. But it's also $550. The way that I'm justifying everything because it's $550. Oh god, wait, hold on. It's $550. I'm trying to be like, you know, that person is like, no, bestie, this is bad. And then I'm sitting here, I'm like, but it's $550. Like, I feel like we're getting a bargain. I mean, is he a cannibal? Maybe. Is he a murderer? Maybe. Are you getting the cheap housing? Also, yes. Yes, cheap housing. Now you are entirely sure that your heart is skipping at least 30 beats a minute. You immediately spring from the seat, grab your backpack on the way before your attention is caught by a sad small cup of unfinished coffee on the table. Squeezing your lips with rising guilt, you quickly grab and drink the cold remains before putting it back down and storming out of the diner. Will this finally be the day that ends your homeless life for good? Zoom. Transition. You find yourself in front of an apartment door, trying to catch your breath. You don't particularly know how, but you somehow managed to make it in time. However, now you aren't even sure that you are in front of the correct apartment in the first place. Hi, Laura. Welcome. We're gonna date a cannibal. I think he's a cannibal. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But $550 is really making me overlook the cannibal part. I need housing. Who am I to dictate your dietary restrictions? Like, who am I? Truly. You were fully expecting some shady old building, but it turned out to be just some average apartment complex. Something you could probably never even dream of affording in your current state. You hesitate for a good minute before letting out an anxious sigh and pressing the doorbell button. All right. I didn't say this before, but this game is the game I said where I'm like, oh, this is a man that Maud Janice draws would like. This is her type of man. And I think we're going to see him in a second. Every man that she ever likes in a show, anime, movie, they all look like him. Every single one. Which is hilarious. So, we're going to see him. You hear the ordinary buzz sound play on the other side of the door, and then complete silence. That silence gets quickly interrupted, though, as you hear some faint footstep sounds behind the door. The door is open. Why is the door open? I'm so sketched out, but I need a house. You jolt as the sound of a man's voice comes from within the apartment, but almost instinctively push the door open. Still hesitant, you awkwardly step into the entrance. As you walk in, where is he? Like, literally the suspense of not showing me this man is crazy. As you walk in, you almost immediately get taken back by your surroundings. You've replayed so many made-up horror scenarios in your head on your way here that the sight of an ordinary-looking hallway suddenly seems scarier than anything you could have come up with. Yeah, no, this is the scariest thing for me. I would have actually preferred it if it looked like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because then it'd be like, okay, cool, so I know what I'm in for. This is like, it literally could be anything. Anything could happen now, and this is terrifying. There's no one in sight, so you just default to a polite stance in front of the entrance door, not even daring to make a single step. Now that you're actually in the apartment, and now that you've confirmed that it looks more or less normal, your anxiety levels are going through the roof. Yeah, no, I am anxious as fuck. You have to make a good impression. You won't have another chance like this. I can barely hear him. Vivian, I assume? Where is he? Ah! This is a Genis man. You can tell by the wrinkles underneath his eye, the eye bags. You can tell from the unkempt clothing that this is a Genis man. You see this? Tired, possibly an office worker. Is this a Megan? But yes, this is. See this walking red flag. This is it. Roasting Jen. She knows. I tell her this all the time. Anyway, I literally roasted myself. Okay, I'm the quintessential. I have the quintessential bisexual woman taste. Okay, I either like a man that looks like okay, this is for men specifically. I either like a man that looks like a woman, or I like a man that's so masculine it's really fucking it's crazy. There is no in between. You must look like a lady or be a man. Those are the only two I accept. For a man specifically. For women I like bad bitches. She already knows this. I tell her this all the time. They're tired. Goddamn. They don't look mentally well. Like this man. You almost jump as a tall, slouched man suddenly appears in one of the doorways of the hallway you are in. You don't immediately realize that he is dressed in a suit because of how disheveled and scruffy he appears to be. Albeit you're not in any position to judge. His eye bags almost seem to merge with his dark eyes as he tiredly looks straight at you. If your eyesight was just a bit worse, you would have even thought he just had two black holes for eyes. Bruh. Given how pale his skin is otherwise. Yo, cannibalism is not for you, my guy. Look at what it's doing to you. Look at what's happening. Dumbfounded, you stare back at him, thinking that this eye contact is going on for a bit too long for your taste, before you realize that it's your cue to respond. Oh no, options. What did he say to me? What did he say? Well, wait, hold on. History. Vivian, I assume, yes. Yes, that's me. What is this robotic voice? I don't like it. Oh, yes, that's me. And you're Mr. Kim, is that not, if I'm not wrong? I don't like this robotic voice, I hate it. You're not. But just Suin Min is fine. No, why did I say Suing Min? I'm so stupid. Hold on, history. No, not preferences, history. Sungmin. No, I think it's, take out the E. Sungmin. Feel like it. Si Youngmin. You see me covering it with a mouse? I'm an idiot. I'm covering with my cursor so I can say it. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be late for work if we don't hurry. So if you could just follow me into the kitchen. I don't think we should. I don't think we should. The man then wastes no time as he promptly walks into the kitchen and you are left with no choice but to follow him in. Okay, so the entrance is blue, the kitchen is orange. You step into the kitchen and once again get temporarily stunned by just how normal everything looks. Sure, you can tell that someone lives here by small stains and patches of dust here and there, but if you had to choose, you'd happily use this space to take some photos for online housing ads or something. Speaking of photos, you thank heavens for the millionth time today. I know, it looks fine. We're not in danger yet. I was gonna say not in danger. Not in danger yet. If Sungmin put up photos of this apartment, it would have gotten snatched before you could even apply. You don't know if that was just pure laziness or simple lack of time, but you couldn't feel more grateful to the man in front of you for leaving the listing so empty. but you shouldn't feel grateful just yet. You still haven't signed the contract. Now, if you just look through the papers and sign at the places I marked, huh? The papers on the table. It's the contract. Wait, is that it? Is it like a page? That can't be it, right? He won't even ask for any additional information? But if you're concerned about the rent, payment is obviously upfront, but we can go through that in the evening. If I stay any longer, I'll probably get fired or for being late. You're free to move your stuff and unpack though. But if you're not interested, that's fine too, but then I'd appreciate it if you... No, trust me. I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, listen, $550 a month. I'm the perfect roommate. No, I'll sign. I'm interested. Wow, you're an eager one, aren't you? Right. Clearly this man is not all too concerned about who his new flatmate will be. Are we British? I'm confused. If he was, he wouldn't have put up an empty listing and responded to a random application within minutes of receiving it. We can't even afford to care about his reasons at the moment. It's a good apartment. The rent is something you can afford, and the only tenant doesn't look all too crazy. I don't know, girly. I don't know, bestie. He looked a little crazy to me. You quickly grab the papers, messily scribble around the table with slightly trembling hands as you then read through them. After making sure it really isn't some sort of human trafficking ring, you take the pen lying around on the table and find the marked spots Sung Min mentioned. Oh, I gotta sign? Oh, I wrote my name wrong. Imagine if I wrote my name wrong. All right. Damn. Okay, I have signed my name. Hey, you wrote your name incorrectly. Did I? But no big deal. You just have to rewrite it. Did I? In reality, I could not date a cannibal, but I would date this one. First of all, you shouldn't date a cannibal. You're the one he's gonna eat. Yeah, hold on. Oh, is it because I only put my name the first time? All right, well, let me see, Vivian. So what is it about this tired sack that you like? What is it about him? Is it the messy hair? Is it his inability of putting on a shirt correctly? Is it the smudge marks in his glasses? Like, what do you like about this man? Tell me, please. I would keep his ass in handcuffs and a muzzle. I don't think he would. I don't know. After you sign, you audibly breathe out before handing the papers to Sungmin. I'm actually really upset it didn't put darling. I think it only said first name, unless like I read too quickly and it's supposed to say full name. His whole messy look is sexy. You're like, wow, look at that. You can't dress, you can't clean yourself. Damn, the man for me. It's okay. Again, I show my cousin Xavier and I'm like, oh, he's always sleeping. She's like, what is it with you and bitches that are sleeping? And I'm like, I guess it's the depression. I like depression. I like a depressed boy. He quickly goes through them and then nods at you. Great, your room is the one opposite of the bathroom. It is to the right, on the right of the kitchen. That should be it for now. Oh, right. The man in front of you feels around his pockets for a brief second before putting his hand into one and then searching. Wait, what? He fumbles with an item for a moment before he finally gets a firm grip on it. Okay, well, he is definitely clumsy to say the least. Here's the key. Just don't lose it. Bitches, we got an item. We got an item. I don't think you... I feel like there is so many, Anna. Anna, I feel like there's so many already. Not of this man specifically. You haven't even learned his personality yet. He looks like a wet blanket, except for the, you know, the cannibal part. I think you could find a AI chatbot with an office man. A tired office man for that. You gotta specify. Your hands seem to shake even more as Sungmin puts a simple metallic key into them. I won't. That would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, we will handle the payment later. I should get going. Right. I need this Sungmin. Y'all, I'm a pharaoh. Already he got me spreading my legs. He didn't do anything at all. Why do you like it? Right. Lock the door after me. Yes. Yes, of course, right. You try to shake off your stupor. You still can't believe that you're officially not homeless anymore. Bro, we did it. Still, somewhat stupefied, you follow Sungmin back to the entrance where he proceeds to put his shoes on. Shoes that look as scruffy as he is, and then stand straight in front of the door. As straight as his slouch back allows him to anyway. Just make sure to lock it properly. On my knees, y'all. I don't... And don't let strangers in. I'm not a kid. I at least know this much. Right. Well, I will see you in the evening. I'd be happy to have you for dinner. He's gonna eat me. I'm dead. I'm dead, bitches. With that, Sungmin leaves through the entrance, nearly tripping over the welcome mat. My goodness, man. Again, happens every time. Okay, so we know if we have to run away from him, we gotta go through the... He will have a delay. After Sungmin disappears down the hallway, you waste no time as you shut and lock the door. Such a simple motion, yet it feels so foreign to you. While on different levels, you are now also a resident... While on different levels, you are now also a resident of this apartment. You own a key. You can lock the door. You can sleep in your own room. So simple, yet so foreign. You squeeze the key that's already made home in your palm and can't help but let a nervous smile curl your lips. I did it. I really did it. Still, overcome with a mix of relief and excitement, you locate your room that, just like Sungmin said, is opposite of the bathroom. Why is it red? I don't like... You walk through... Oh god, I don't like this. You walk through a simple door into a bedroom that appears to be just as simple. You're surprised to find that it's actually fully furnished, bed and desk included. At this point, you won't even mind sleeping on the floor, but seeing how the bed even has its own bed sheets, you almost tear up. If this is a dream, I will be so pissed. But it isn't, and you can hardly believe it. Well, I guess I might as well unpack. The only thing about being homeless is that besides the backpack always glued to your shoulders, you have no other things. You take it off and start going through your carefully packed stuff. Oh! Okay. Are we doing a thing? Oh, we gotta clean this. Okay, so that should go in the bathroom. What is this? What is this? He hasn't done anything yet, Anna. I think we need to give you something called standards. He needs to do something. I don't understand why you like him. He hasn't done anything yet, girly. He just exists. We can't give everyone the cookie just because they exist. I don't know what this is. It looks like a charger, so I'm gonna put it here. That's a thermos. That goes here. World's driest shampoo. 100% less moisture. Bitch, why do we have this? My hair would die. I put it in the bathroom. This would be the kitchen. This would be all of my lotions and stuff are in my room. Do people put it in their room or put it in their bathroom? I put it in my room. The slightest messy look is sexy. I'm a weak because I don't know why. Stop it. I'll put it in my room. Multi gummies, put it in here. That can be in my room. DNR alert. Do not resuscitate. Bitch, what? Put it in my room, I guess. We're done. That was it. I'm in shock. What the fuck was the do not resuscitate? Finally done with putting your things away, you turn towards your new bed and look down on it with rising temptation. No longer able to resist, you let yourself fall into the fresh bed sheets. So soft and all yours. You rub your face against the pillow with a smile. It feels like the luck you've accumulated throughout the year was all poured into this one day. Who knows? Maybe in the future you will even be able to rent an apartment on your own. Everything seems possible now. It really does. I can't wait for it to go to hell. You don't notice how your eyelids start feeling heavier and heavier, and by the time you realize and open your eyes, a few minutes have already passed. Oh, bitch, fall asleep. Luckily enough, you don't have a shift today. Might as well take a nap. A really lucky day, huh? Left with no energy to even think, you let yourself fall into a deep slumber. Okay, when you open your eyes again, it's already dark outside. Feeling strangely satisfied and refreshed, you stretch and slowly sit up. God, I haven't slept this good in a long time. Oh shit! Right, Sungmin said that you'd sort out the rent payment in the evening. He even offered to have dinner together. Free food! Crap, but this is not what's important right now. You feel a sense of anxiety build up in your throat as you check the time on your phone. 10:27 p.m. Crap! While you silently curse yourself for being so careless, you get off the bed and start unconsciously walking back and forth. I mean, if he really cared, he would have woken me up, right? It's not like you locked your room or anything, bitch. You should still be locking your room. Speaking of that, is he even home? You cautiously tiptoe towards the door and quietly put your ear against it, trying to see if you can catch any sounds. He's here. You can clearly make out some footstep sounds, moving noises coming from the outside of your room. Great. Wonderful. You're not getting kicked out just yet. After the dinner, maybe the dinner offer is still on the table too. Not wanting to wait any longer, you swing the door open and walk into the hallway. Okay. Surprisingly, the hallway looks really different when it's dark. It almost has this new feel to it. Very different from the plastic, perfect filming set you witnessed earlier. You don't spend much time mulling over your perception of the hallway, though, as your attention is caught by a light coming from the kitchen. My ovulation is on overtime, even when I'm on my period. Fixes who recommended this game. No one, I found it. I found it. The sounds are coming from there too. You don't have to be Sherlock to deduce that Sungmin is there. So, not wasting any time, you walk towards the light. Wait. What? This can't be. Ah! What the hell? Oh, hey. Not oh, hey. Don't oh, hey me. I thought you would hide it. I didn't think you'd just be open about it. Well, that escalated quickly. Oh, fuck yeah, I did. This can't be that, right? It's a foot, bitch. And it looks like it's... Oh, God. Are those... Come on, Vivian. You're not stupid. There has to be an explanation. This has to be like props. Right? That's... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Do you think he's gonna out himself? Do you think he'll literally be like, oh no, these are people? Hyper-realistic cake. Is that hyper-realistic cake you're making? You know, like in those videos where everything is cake? He looks like he can't be bothered to hide it. No, seriously. Even the resting bitch face looks too damn daddy. Those are all cakes, right? Oh my fucking God, he really said it. No, these are real human body parts. It's crazy that you just admitted it to me. Oh, come on. You're supposed to agree with me. Yeah, no, I feel like I'd be mad too. I'd be like, you're supposed to say yes, you're right. You're supposed to agree with me. Oh, sorry. This is just a weird looking pig. And don't smile that creepy smile to me, sir. Not a weird looking pig. No! If you're picking up what I'm putting down, this is the first time I've seen this man smile, and it's the creepiest shit in the world. And he has fangs. Every bitch is crazy with fangs. Don't look at my mouth. Don't look at my mouth. I don't have fangs. I just have pointy teeth. Shit, I can't believe he said it. And you just started thinking you looked out on this apartment. Nothing ain't free in this world, bestie. What is he? A serial murderer? A cannibal? A serial cannibal? Wait, no, that's wrong. A cannibal cereal? Oh no, that's not what's gonna happen. Oh no, that's not what's gonna happen. He can clearly overpower you. If you're thinking about calling the police, I advise you against it. Bitch! I wasn't thinking of that. I was trying to think about how I'm gonna get out of this. Of course you're calling the police, bitch. I'm calling the police when I'm in a safe distance away. Right now, far from my mind. Next thing you'll know, it'll be your leg he has on the cutting board. I know! You just got out of homelessness and you're not about to die to some cannibal serial murderer in a pink apron now. I know, his thing is queen of the kitchen. That is crazy. You do understand that if I get arrested, you will no longer be able to stay here, right? Now, when you say that, when you put it that way, do you read thoughts too? I don't. How do you know I want to stay here anyways? Just so you know, Mr. Sungmin, I have a grandma I can stay with at any time. No, you don't, Miss Vivian. And even if you do, you probably hate her enough to apply to a random suspicious listing and sign a contract all in the same day. So you did it on purpose! Well, something like that. Wait. Are you wait. So you're telling me that this was like a trap set specifically for me? Is that what you're saying? Nah, we can't call the police, bitch. We can't call the police. We're in danger. We're in danger. We can't call the police. Hold on, can I save? Cool. I can't call the police. I'm in danger, girl. I'm in danger. No, he's right. There's nowhere else you can go now, and your only choice would be to return to homelessness. It'd be silly to think the police can help with your situation too. Man, what the hell? This receives to ride Sungmin. This. Are you going to eat it? Yes. It's too much meat though, so I was going to store it for the future. I don't get such tender meat often. It would be a pity if it went to waste. Sir! It wasn't the dinner he was this wasn't the dinner he was talking about, was it? What are you even supposed to do now? Do you really have to tolerate a cannibal living literally in the same apartment as you? But the life on the streets, the feeling of your skin being so dirty that no matter how hard you scrub it, nothing makes you feel clean. The long nights spent dumpster diving, going through pounds of discarded food just to be chased away by minimum wage employees that, in retrospect, are in no better position than your own. You shudder at the memories. Listen. Yes? Oh shit. Whatever, anything is better than going back there at this point. If they catch you, don't involve me. And like, don't eat me. That's the least you can do. Don't eat me. Deal. It might take me a while, and as you can see, it's really messy. So let's talk about your payment tomorrow. Yes, I can see that. You've got a little something, well, everywhere. Oh, oopsies, I didn't not oopsies. Not oopsies. I didn't realize. You subject the poor dry clean workers to this nonsense? You couldn't even take off your suit, bitch. Bitch, that jacket's gonna cost a fortune. I guess I'll have to come up with another explanation for the dry cleaners. Last time they didn't fully believe my "it was just paint" excuse. Ugh, why are suits such a pain? Why are you wearing a suit? Right. Well, you probably better go sleep. Unless you want to wash. The only time he smiles is in relation to cannibalism. This is crazy. No. No thanks. Well, see you tomorrow then? Yeah. Good night, my new housemate. Don't forget that I know where you sleep. Don't say that to me. No. We literally live in the same apartment. Why wouldn't you? Just thought I should remind you. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Someone save me. Preferably a hunky beautiful man. Or a hunky beautiful lady. Someone save me. Right. I'm leaving now. I'm going this way, and you're going to stay here. Good night, Vivian. You feel like you won't be able to sleep tonight. But surprisingly, you zonk out pretty quickly. I know, I'm emotionally exhausted. I'm passing the fuck out. What does this mean? All right, the next few days, you are still overcome with a faint sense of panic, afraid that Sung Min will eat you, or even worse, the police will find him and you will have to go back on the streets. But contrary to your fears, nothing really happens. In fact, after handling the first rent payment and enduring Sung Min's awkward attempts at thanking you, you don't even see him all that much. Regardless of how under-socialized he seems, he's fairly polite when you do encounter him. Sungmin seems to work some pretty brutal hours at his office job. His apartment is basically a ghost town half the time. You won't be surprised if there were literal ghosts haunting this place, considering all the bodies piled up around here. You're lucky that your shifts usually start in the early morning and end somewhere during the daytime or evening, unlike Sungmin's grueling schedule. At first, you thought that you'd at least cross paths with him in the afternoons, but as it turns out, he typically comes home rather late at night. And it's unlikely that your housemate is getting his full 8 hours of beauty sleep. 3 weeks pass by without you noticing, and still, you can count the amount of times you've crossed paths with Sungmin on your one hand. Those few times that you did see him, you could feel his gaze linger on you. No, don't linger on me. Don't listen. All of this that you see, plastic. It is plastic. There's no fat. There's no like meat in here for you to eat. Like, this is all unhealthy for you. This is all bad. These are bad things. You should not eat these things. Please don't eat these things. You're not sure what it is about, but even when he's not around, you can still feel his eyes lapping at your skin. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night to the sounds coming from the kitchen, which your imagination twists into the sickest imagery. But that aside, you really have nothing to complain about. You can't be more grateful to have a solid roof over your head and somewhere to return after work every day. Some form of steady housing really does change your life for the better. You don't have to worry about where to sleep every single night, about not being able to shower when you want, about the chance of getting robbed if you're not careful enough, about having some privacy, and so on. You hate to admit it, but you really don't regret staying here even a bit. You condemn what Sungmin does, but considering you're not really exposed to it anyway, even the constant dread of being butchered or kicked out, if he's ever found out, slowly leaves your mind. Despite how absolutely worn out Sungmin appears to be, he is very mindful about the cleanliness of your common spaces. Surprisingly, even your funds start looking better now that you're able to take on more hours and leech off Sungmin's Wi-Fi. Fuck him. Well, you even start considering getting a second job. Everything seems almost too good to be true. Oh, here it comes. Here it is. Those are the famous last words. I said, please don't eat me. Why are you here? Why are you here? Please don't eat me. What the fuck? What the? The loud sound coming from somewhere within the apartment suddenly pulls you out of your deep slumber. Did something fall? Or worse, someone? An image of Sungmin dragging a new corpse into the apartment suddenly pops into your head. Bruh, lock your door. Lock your door! But what if something happened? It's okay, it's a him problem, not me. You spend a couple of minutes sleepily contemplating if you'd rather this sound be a corpse about to be devoured by your landlord, or the very same landlord collapsing on the floor. Ugh, whatever. If it's a corpse, I'll just pretend it's hyper realistic cake. Yeah. Cake. You're gonna go outside? Really? I would not. I'd be like, well, I go right back to sleep. I'd actually wake up just to secure my door so no one could come in. As you step into the hallway, you quickly realize you weren't worried for no reason. Your housemate is on the floor, looking as if he had collapsed a few minutes prior. And you guess that's what probably happened too. You waste no time and quickly walk up to him. Hey? Hello? Hey! Ugh, no need to yell. Oh, finally. Good morning, USA. What happened? You okay? I wanted to shower, but I'm too tired. And hungry. Well, I can't help you with either of those, so it sucks to suck, but I gotta go to sleep now. Now that he mentions it, you do realize the man in front of you smells. Badly. Awfully. You might even say abhorrently. Your thesaurus sessions of listing synonyms of the word bad gets interrupted by Sungmin lightly groaning as he attempts to stand up. Geez, what time even is it? Probably past 12 p.m. at this point. 12 a.m. Oof. He just came from work? As just another wage slave, you can't help but feel bad for him. Fuck him! Sure, he might be living in this nice apartment, and you would lie if you said you didn't feel a twinge of jealousy. But what even is the point of having it if you just come here to sleep? This newfound sense of camaraderie fills you with enough sympathy to want to help the man in front of you. All right, come on, I'll give you a hand. Huh? You know, a hand. Just don't bite it, okay? I know you're hungry and all, but I'm not food. I remember that. You stretch your hand towards collapsed Sungmin as he dumbfoundedly looks back at you. Finally, he grabs it with his and heavily gets up. Bruh, he's fucked up. He's fucked up. There you go. Oof. Okay, you go shower now. I'll take something for you in the meantime. Wait, what? Oh, by the way, I hate that sound. I'll make something for you in the meantime. Okay, that's what she said. What? Are you sure? Yes, I am. For once. But you seriously better go before you stink up the place, or I change my mind. All right, okay. Before you can say anything else, Sungmin clings to the wall for support as he walks away, vanishing into the bathroom. Well, that's that. Time to cook now, I suppose. For a second, you wonder if you should put Sungmin's Queen of the Kitchen apron on, but quickly decide against it. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. That thing was probably seen more blood than your blood vessels have in their entire lifetime. Yeah, no thank you. We don't need that. You immediately start checking the drawers and cupboards to search for ingredients. You and Sungmin haven't really divided the kitchen space, but since you don't have a lot of things anyway, you took the liberty of picking an empty one and stored most of your things in there. As you go through the cupboards, hi Janice, welcome. We're dating your man and he's a cannibal. It's interesting. The man did not hide that he's a cannibal. I think he set this trap up for me specifically, don't know why. But we decided, since we're homeless and poor and it is only $550 a month, we're gonna deal with the fact that he's a cannibal. He did not hide it. He was very upfront about it. He's like, hey, I eat people. You see this body I'm carving up right now? I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, he was very so now he's tired and we're gonna make him food. I don't know how he's gonna like it though. Doesn't have the stench of kuru around it. As you go through the cupboards, you quickly realize that apart from the condiments and instant ramen, there's nothing of nutritional value. In fact, most cupboards designated for food are just filled to the brim with nothing but cup ramen. Thank you. Yo, okay, thank you. That's what I was saying. $5.50 in this economy. Yes, he's a cannibal, but who am I to dictate your dietary habits? Who am I? $5.50? I can look the other way for $5.50 a month. Listen, as long as it's not me, my family and friends, don't go off. No. Just don't let me be a part of it. Just let me see it. Don't sneak it in my food, please. You do. That's your. That's you. Your side of the food is my side of food. Oh yeah, I already said this. What the? You already feel bad for him. Why? Before that, but now you feel really bad. You feel so bad, in fact, that you check your own cupboard to see if you could make anything with your stuff instead. Unfortunately, it happens to be the day when you run out of almost everything, and besides a sad handful of oatmeal staring back at you from the bottom of a jar, there's nothing you can turn into a sustainable meal. Defeated, you return to the cup ramen horde raining on the shelves. Cup ramen it is, I guess. You pick a random pork flavored package and start cooking. Oh! All right. This one? Oh, both. And then we wait. We did it! Look at me, I'm cooking mama. All done, I suppose. You try to squeeze out a smile as a sign of pride in your work, but no amount of grinning can make this sad excuse for a meal any better. All of a sudden, an idea pops in your head. As long as you don't try to eat me, I can pretend I don't know you when the cops come. No, oh my god, I used to listen to, I have to get back on them. They were my favorite podcast. I used to listen to this podcast called Last Podcast on the Left, and they talked about serial killers, the macabre, the occult, aliens, supernatural things, what have you. I really like them. They're really cool, and I also really like that they make fun of serial killers. Like, they're not gonna sit there and be like, oh my god, like, oh, BTK was so smart. I'm like, nah, BTK's a fucking dumbass, and BTK can't fucking spell, all right? Fuck him. I listened to that podcast too. Oh my god, yay! I love that we all have the same taste. They're so good. So like, they had this one, I forgot this guy's name, but what made him, it was like, they make jokes, right? So, and they're very, very like uncle humor. So you have to get used to uncle humor. Also, my favorite murder and the dollop. I stopped listening to my favorite murder. I just didn't like, I don't know, there's something, it's been so long. There's something I just wasn't feeling them anymore, so I'd stopped listening to them. But I have not listened to the dollop, but I know of the dollop. Damn. Look at us. But they did this one. It was a serial killer, and essentially he always had a roommate. Like, it was like he had a house and he always had a roommate, and their whole question was like, how did the roommate not know that he was bringing people to murder them? And one of the guys, my favorite guy, his name is Henry, and he's like, never underestimate the blinders of a roommate. Never underestimate of the blinders a roommate will do to make sure they don't know the shit that you do. And they made a whole joke of like the guy coming in and loudly decapitating and misremembering someone, and he's like, oh yeah, do you want to come join? And the roommate is just dissociating in the corner. And I was like, yeah, you're right, actually. You're right. Because if this were me, and he said, you can move in, it's $550 a month, but I'm a cannibal, but I won't eat you. It's like, okay, hold on. I think I might be okay with this. I think I might be okay with this, this situation. Or at least I can pretend that I don't see it. But yeah, never underestimate the blinders of a roommate, and it's so true. We're all literally proving it, because the minute Janice heard 550, she was like, I can look away. Like, I can look away, it's okay. An idea so foreign to your morals that you wonder if you started going insane cooking that cup ramen. I mean, he's a cannibal, so what if you made some human meat for him to go together with ramen? You don't even have to look in the freezer to know that he has containers full of human meat down there. If anything, you're grateful that he at least doesn't store it in the fridge. In fact, he doesn't store anything in the fridge at all. His side is always empty, and yours just has some occasional milk and eggs there, here and there. Don't tell me he just been surviving off instant ramen and human meat. Sir, no wonder you're sickly. So here's the thing about cannibalism, which is why there aren't many cannibals and usually why they die so early. So you know mad cow disease? So mad cow disease has I think it's 3 or 4 different stages. And the worst stage of mad cow disease, because there's one that's less horrendous, then there's mad cow, when they're all horrendous, by the way. They all lead in death, but like the strength of it is like the difference. But like they're actively like all killing you. I mean, you will die no matter what. There is no cure for any of these. So the middle one is mad cow disease, and the strongest one is called kuru. Now, kuru is a disease that happens in a lot of like cannibals and less developed countries where people will eat human meat for whatever reason, not because, you know, they're cannibals, but I remember I read one where like they eat the brain of people who die to, you know, to commemorate them or something like that. Like, do they take their intelligence into their own? Problem with this is that they have kuru. If you eat enough human meat, you will get kuru. And kuru is like mad cow disease, where it is literally burning holes into your brain, into your nerves, into your system. And it'll lead, and to the point, it's also called like the laughing disease too, because it's basically frying your nerves to the point that like you can't control yourself. So some people laugh themselves to death. Some people like kind of like, you know, can't move in general. So she's going to have, as the #1 cannibal expert, you can only get kuru from eating a human brain. I believe it's just because of the prions. Yes, it's human. It's the brain. And as you can see, the #1 cannibal expert right here. But yeah, so like you can get this. It's really bad. Like I actually looked at it because I was learning about diseases, and I saw what mad cow disease looked like. They cut up a cow's brain, because you can only actually tell once you cut up the brain, and they have to be dead, right? So then they looked up a human brain with kuru, and it's all like, yo, it's like, though, is there a brain left? Like there's so many holes. So like it's scary. It was a big problem here in the Nether. Oh no, yeah. Oh, mad cow disease. Oh, okay. All right, that's different. Oh, but yeah, no. So it's like bad. So that's why like a lot of cannibals don't really like survive because yeah, it's the brain. But after you start eating, when do you know where it is? You know what I mean? Like, at some point, you're gonna eat something. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I'm like here sitting, like I'm sitting here. I'm like, is he sick because he has kuru? This human meat is literally not helping him, clearly. So I wonder if he does have kuru. I mean, hopefully not. Then like I would lose this apartment, but yeah, that happens a lot, and it like affects the brain. So, oof. Okay, I'll write this ready. Now's not really time to contemplate about Sungmin's dietary choices at the moment. He will probably be out of the shower soon. You have to decide. No, should I cook the human meat? I don't know if I should. Do I want to? Do I want to cook human meat? Do I want to? What's this? Oh! I don't want to answer that question. I don't either. That's why I'm trying to ask anyone else to answer it for me. Oh my god. That's so cute. Got any more? No, just that one. I don't think I want to. I don't know. I don't think I want to. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do this? Why am I being made to suffer? Nah, he's good. No, cup ramen should be enough, and your morals aren't that low yet. You set everything at the bar table and patiently wait for Sungmin. It doesn't take long for him to finally appear in the kitchen doorway, his hair wet from showering. Hey. Yes, I am pregnant. No, you can't touch my belly. What are these shirts you wear? Don't tell me you killed the pregnant lady. I'm begging you. Please don't tell me you killed the pregnant lady. You wear the weirdest things. What the? What is this t-shirt choice? Sungmin? Yes. Are you pregnant? No. Have you ever been pregnant? No. Have you ever impregnated anyone? No, I haven't. What are these questions? Never mind. Anyways, something smells really good. Oh yes, I made some cup ramen. Wait. I can't really find anything else, but I hope that's enough. Okay. I'm not talking about that. Huh? Instead of answering, Sungmin takes a step toward you. Instinctively, you take a step back. Bitches, I think I should have made the food. I think I should have made the meat because now he's looking at my meat. Stop. I said it was plastic. I'm plastic. I'm 2D. I'm just digital. I'm just digital. Hey, don't start ominously walking towards me without saying anything now. Oh, sorry. All of a sudden, he pushes you down! Guys, I'm gonna die! He needed a taste of that thigh meat. No! Hide my thighs. Hold on. Hide my thighs. He can't have them. No! Leave me alone! No, I can't believe this! Guys, I think I should have made the human meat. I think it's gonna kill me now for meat! Is that better? No, that's times worse now! Well, nothing you can do about it now! Am I gonna die? He wasn't talking about this when he said something smelled good, was he? What's this? Sungmin, Yes. What did you say smelled good? I'm in literal shock. I am in shock. I should have made the meat. You smell delicious right now, Vivian. Why, thank you. I've been using a new body spray. Wait, no! You're not going to eat me, are you? I can't believe this. Sorry, Vivian, that's just how it is. But we made a deal. Ah, yes. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is why I said you should have stayed in the fucking room. This is why I said you should have barricaded yourself, not be out here helping him. Fuck him. I guess I'm terminating our agreement then. You can't just do that. But I'm already doing it. Fair enough. But hey, wouldn't it be bad for your serial killer, cannibal, serial murderer reputation? I have no reputation. I literally kill and eat people. Oh, come on. There's gotta be something. Come on, Vivian, think. Guys, I don't know what to do. 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 I'm also a cannibal. That's not gonna work. What would he care? There's a lot of human meat in the freezer. I'm not human. I won't tell anyone. I haven't showered in 5 days. I'm gonna say, okay, because I scum saved. I'm gonna say there's not a lot of human meat in the freezer. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna say I haven't showered in 5 days. I think those are the only two things that I can use for my favor. There's a lot of human meat in the freezer. There's a lot of human meat in the freezer. You don't have to eat me. Oh, I know. My guess would be shower, but we can shower together. But how can I resist the sweet, fresh fragrance of your insides calling for me? Shit, this is really not getting out. Shit, there really is no getting out of this. Come on, Sungmin. Sorry, Vivian. You were a good housemate, Vivian, but I'm just so hungry. And you smell so good. I can't help myself. I've been trying to hold myself back since the day you moved in. Oh my God. I'm just too tired to restrain my urges anymore. But hey, silver linings. I'm sure there are plenty of other people in need of cheap housing. I mean, you're right, but it doesn't sound exactly comforting right now. Don't worry, Vivian. I will make sure to use every part of you. What was I gonna say before him? Before he rudely interrupted me. Before you could continue, you felt sharp teeth on your throat, and the next thing you know, awful pain waves overwhelm you. You attempt to scream but can't. Sungmin has probably already managed to tear out your vocal cords. Your world slowly falls into darkness as you enter a state of pain shock. Is this what you get as thanks for making cup ramen? Honestly, yeah, I'm so mad. You got an ending, my cooked housemate. Yo, this motherfucker. I can't believe it. You've become a stew. Oh, this bitch. I'm so mad. We gotta start again. Okay, hold on. What if we say I hadn't showered in 5 days? I haven't showered in 5 days, so I'm probably hella stinky right now. You wouldn't want to eat someone like me. You actually smell really good right now. But thanks for the heads up. I will wash your body more thoroughly when I'll be cooking you. Shit, is there really no getting out of this? Okay, yeah, this is the same. This is all the same thing. All This is why you're never nice to men. Let this be a lesson to everybody. Never be nice to a man. All men suck and they should all be treated as horribly as you possibly can. Because I can't believe you fucking did all that just to be eaten. You went to help him and this is the thanks you get for helping him. What if we cook the food? What if we cook the human meat? Remember how we didn't do it? I don't know why I forgot he said he was hungry. Like, I think I got into a false sense of security being like, oh, since he hasn't like been annoying about, you know, oh, but he has been lingering at me. That should have been my hint that he's been wanting to eat me. Fuck! Oh my god, I feel like I got into a false sense of security because I hadn't had to physically deal with him. That I'm like, oh, like he's not gonna eat me. Like there's all these food here. Why would he inconveniently eat me? You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's all my fault. I didn't think ahead. I didn't use my big brain. I didn't have a big brain to use at that moment. But now we do. We went back in time. We're here. We're gonna cook human meat. Well, if he is a cannibal, it would only be natural to cook some human meat for him, right? You swallow. You swallow as you open the freezer. Cold air pouring out of it as if it's some sort of evil premonition. I never thought that leopards would eat my face. Lord, we had an agreement, okay? They're not supposed to eat my face. I was supposed to be here to give him money, and then he'd be fine. It's just chicken or pork or fish. You try to convince yourself that what you will be cooking is anything but human meat as you reach for one of the freezer compartments. When you finally find enough courage to open it, it surprisingly turns out to be nearly empty. There's only one lone container lying at the bottom. Honestly, it's not anything like you expected it to be. No gorged out eyes, no jars of human teeth, nothing grotesque, just one small container. For some reason, just the sight of it calms you down enough for you to simply pick the little plastic box up and shut the freezer without a second thought. You then absentmindedly take out a pan and start the technical process of frying meat. Heat the pan up, pour some oil. By the time you are supposed to put meat on the pan, you've relaxed enough that you can easily do it. Thankfully, Sungmin has already pre-cut it into thin slices, leaving you with the easy part of the job. After a couple of minutes of spacing out in front of the stove, a familiar smell brings you back to reality. Pork. It smells just like pork. Did you really manage to convince yourself that it is pork after all? What in the... Hey. What the? What's the t-shirt choice, Sungmin? Oh, okay, hold on. I couldn't find anything, so I made you some cup ramen, and I'm frying some human meat. Oh my god, he didn't kill us! Let's go, bitches! We did it! We did it! We passed! Oh my god, I never thought I'd be this excited. Sungmin raised his eyebrows for a second before he takes a step toward you. No! He gets so close that you could practically feel his breath on your face. Can you please go away? So close to the fact that you catch a whiff of artificial peach wafting from his pale skin. Instinctively, you take a step back. Is he not happy? You're burnt. His face. He's only happy when he talks about human meat. This is literally so nasty. His smile's so creepy. You're burning it. Oh wait, you're right. Can you fetch my glasses from the bathroom, please? I'll take over the cooking. Oh, yeah, sure. Appreciate it. Oh, bitches, we got something. I don't know what that is. You quickly make your way to the hallway, and then you run to your room and you lock the door. In a way, it almost feels like a dream. Or a nightmare. Regardless, you're just happy that you're not the one frying on the pan in that pan. I know, like in the, you know, like you gotta look past the hotness, Anna. You do. You gotta. You know, in that alternate universe when we got eaten. Sign, you step into the bathroom. Oh, search time. Okay. Okay. What? Teeth? This is mine. This is mine. Teeth? What's with these teeth? Hold on. It's a comb. His underwear is here. Oh, here, there it is. Is this a heart? Look at that, I did it. I made a heart. Anyway, I found his glasses. As you successfully get Sungmin's glasses and return to the kitchen, you find he's already sitting on the bar table with the food ready in front of him. You hand Sungmin the glasses, his cold, bony fingers brushing against yours as he takes them. Ah, thank you. The man gratefully nods at you and a bit hesitantly grab a stool and sit on the opposite side of him. Oh god, we're having dinner with him. Oh god, we're having dinner with him. You assume that Sungmin will start talking first, but unsurprisingly, he continues eating, completely ignoring your presence. Seems like you'll have to be the one to start the conversation. God. Why did you collapse earlier? Hey, why did you collapse like that earlier? He raises his eyebrows at you as you've just asked a very obvious question you already know the answer to. And you do. Well, I was hungry and tired. All right. It seems like your workplace has been really overworking you, huh? What workplace doesn't nowadays? Fair enough. But still, maybe you should change companies. I feel like one day this amount of overworking will put you in your grave. You know what? Maybe you have a point. Really? I stayed at this company for a tad too long. They will probably start getting suspicious about their higher-ups and clients disappearing soon. Not you using your job as a way to get... This is... I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe that you literally are not using self-preservation enough to make sure that you... Not even Dexter Morgan. I mean, he's not a cannibal, but he's a serial killer. At least Dexter didn't go after people in his fucking job. Like, what is your problem? Oh my god. Oh... Except for that one guy, because he was asking for it. And the sister's a fucking idiot, so he had to go for the other one. What did you say? Resting bitch face plus messy look. You don't shit where you eat. Wait. That said... takes on a whole other meaning here. Yeah, no, it does. That's saying a whole... It does. They're what? Oh my god, they're higher up. So wait, hold on. You're telling me that you have been killing their higher ups and you haven't been promoted yet? wait, you haven't been promoted? It's decided then. Tomorrow I will start sending my application to new companies. Thanks, Vivian. Oh, yes, you're welcome. You want to bring his earlier comment up, but his face looks so full of newfound determination that you realize it's already too late. You spend the next few minutes in silence as Sungmin finishes his food and you, absorbed in your own little world, stare out the window at the city drowning in darkness. The whole situation seems funny to you. Just a few weeks ago, you had nowhere to go and had to look for a place to spend the night at every single day. But now you're here, sitting in this clean, cozy, I don't think so, kitchen. Or the cannibal eating human meat by your side. Human meat that you have prepared for him. Nevertheless, you can't help but admit that you much rather prefer this bloodthirsty cannibal's company to your homeless life. What a cursed world we live in, huh? Hey, Vivian? Thanks for the meal. Ah, yeah. Yes, of course. You know, it's been a long time since someone made me a meal. Because you're a freak. Instead of me making a meal out of them. Well, maybe it's because you're a freak. Can you not look at me when you say things like that? Like, what is wrong with you? Is that his attempt at humor? I don't remember the last time I had living company over. Being a cog in the capitalist machine does that to you, though. It kills your social life. Sometimes I think that the dead enjoy my company more than the living do. What I'm trying to say is thank you for spending time with me. Well, I will probably head to bed after doing the dishes. While there's still time to sleep. You should probably do the same, though. Sorry for waking you up. How did you... You already have that puffy morning face. Well, at least he's honest. But he is also right. You almost started falling back asleep while sitting with him there. And you'd rather upkeep your sleeping schedule if you want to get a second job. That isn't an insult, by the way. It's kind of cute, actually. I don't know. I remember you distinctly eating me the last time I played this game. All because I didn't cook you human meat, bitch! I made you food! And you still ate me! Not in a sexy way either! Did his stomach just rumble? Wait, it did? You should probably get out of here before he asks for seconds. Yeah, we gotta go. Nah, I'm leaving. Put your fucking dresser in front of your door. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Good night, Sungmin. Good night, Vivian. Sweet dreams. I really fucking hope they're sweet. With that, you go back to your room and quickly find yourself falling asleep in the warm embrace of your bed. Bruh. I can't. Hold on. Can I see the... Oh, God. Guys, look at another one? Look at him. Not made you look. Okay. Wait, hold on. I think I got a achievement. Oh, I didn't. I swear I got something else. Well, whatever. The next day, you can't help but mentally go back to your encounter with Sungmin. You feel that he is... I wouldn't say charming. I would say he's interesting. Dull. I feel like his dullness is part of his charm. He is horrible. But I don't know. I need this game artist maybe smut scenes too. I don't know, girl. I wouldn't say horrible. I'm gonna say he's interesting. You feel that he is interesting. Well, there's something about him, something that weirdly interests you, despite him being a cannibal and a murderer. You almost feel bad about your morbid interests, but your gratitude for the housing opportunity is far greater than your crumbling morals. Oh, who knows? Maybe you already started losing your mind with all that's been happening. Or perhaps he started infecting you with his own insanity. Still, you can't ignore your strange fascination and spend the whole day thinking about it. You're so absorbed in your thoughts that you don't even realize how quickly the day passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another day of hard work. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Not again! Please leave me alone! Seriously? Again? It hasn't even been a full day, for God's sakes. Oh wait, there's no meat. There's no meat in the fridge. Bitch, don't go outside. Don't go outside. Don't go outside. There's no meat in the fridge. This time you don't even waste time sitting around and immediately get up and swing your door open as you step into the hallway. No, he's bringing in a body. You stop in your tracks almost momentarily. The hallway turns out to be empty. And there are sounds of water coming from the bathroom. Someone is probably showering in there. Then what was that noise? Gonna have to keep me on you at all times to throw at him for a distraction, like with dogs. No, honestly, we're gonna have to make sure that fucking fridge is stocked or he's coming after me. Surely you're not going insane, right? I mean, I am, because I couldn't read it properly, obviously. You hesitantly start walking forward before you notice something around the corner that was not there before. Something red. It's just a corpse. It's just a corpse. Wait, a corpse? Seems like you've somehow jinxed it today. Based on the amount of meat you saw in the freezer, or rather lack thereof, you guess that Sungmin had probably decided to restock. Jeez, this one looks really rough. Why would he need to tie it up, though? She's alive! Not my moral dilemma. Not my morals! No, guys, my morals! Please. What the? You said it out loud. Why would you yell? Now he's gonna be there! Alright, okay. Seems like the corpse is not so dead. He batted his hobby, clearly. Please spare me. I haven't done anything. Oh, right. Fuck! What are you supposed to do now? A terrified woman stares at you with desperate plea in her eyes, her arms and legs both tied with layers of thick rope. Definitely not something you expected or were ready to deal with when you were leaving your room. You momentarily curse at Sungmin. You're not gonna hurt me, are you? No. I'm not with that guy. Jesus, this woman looks petrified. Bitch, I'm petrified. Well, no wonder she's probably she's practically head to toe covered in blood. But this is really awkward. She's just a poor innocent person with an insane lack of luck, and you know her fate better than anyone. But do you really have any right to intervene? Oh God, what would you guys do? Then please, will you help me? Instead of responding, you just rub the back of your neck, feeling conflicted about what to do. At the sight of that, the woman's face sinks into growing hopelessness. Yeah, I would too. I'd be like, all right, never mind. What's your name? Why would you say your name? It's Vivian. I'm Alicia. I say nice to meet you, but this is probably not the best time for that, huh? Oh, she's smart. Oh, you're smart. Making sure they know your name. Making more human. Yeah. God, he's so scary. I was just walking down the alley from work, and then he jumped out of nowhere. I mean, look at all this blood. He did all this to me. God, I don't even know what's going to happen to me. What did I do to deserve this? He's keeping you a prisoner here, isn't he? Oh fuck! How do we explain our corrupted morals? Well, you wouldn't exactly call it that. Come on, two people are stronger than one. Maybe, actually, I'm sure if we act together, we could easily overpower him. I'm so scared. I promise that no harm will come your way. I might not look it, but I'm quite agile, you know? Well, you really don't want to risk being the one getting eaten instead. Oh, come on, don't you see that I'm scared? Oh, yes. Yes, you can. Vivian, please. I really don't want to die. No! Oh my god. This is literally the fucking worst. Ah! Oh my god, what do I do? You jerk! How could you put that? Oh my god. What am I supposed to say now? It better be 10 minutes because that's really, really hard to not cuss while I'm in peril. I'm in peril. I feel like I am allowed to cuss. All right, 10 minutes starting now. This sucks. Okay. Damn. Oh, I already lost. I said, did I scum save? I scum saved, right? I scum saved. So you know what we're gonna do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. We're gonna save her. No, you can't just leave this poor woman to die. You might be bad enough to live with a cannibal, but you still have enough integrity to not watch someone get killed right in front of your eyes. I would not be in a situation, LOL. No, me neither. I would have immediate, like, listen, the minute that I learned he was a cannibal, I'd be like, okay, I won't tell anyone. Go to bed. Then I'll wake up and I'm like, cool, gonna go to work. Bye. Go to work. Call the cops. Fuck that. No, I already cussed. Okay, I failed. Literally 8 minutes in. Not 8 minutes in, 2 minutes in. I already lost. Man, I was actually trying, but like, I am in peril. I'm scared. You know, I'm gonna give it to you again. I'm gonna do 10 minutes again, and let's see if I can actually do it, because that was bad. I would not be in this situation. I would have called the cops immediately after I went to work the next day. There's absolutely no way I wouldn't do that. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna help you escape. Really? Oh, Vivian, thank you. Quiet. Yeah, of course. I don't know how I could ever repay you. You're my hero. You probably shouldn't tell her that you considered doing the opposite just moments ago. Yeah, just wait here. Not wait here. He's going to know. We have to get up and run now. Okay, just wait here and I will go fetch a knife to free you, all right? Okay, guys, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. I fear we will die again. Just please hurry. All right. It would be really bad if Sungmin, we're gonna die. If someone caught you trying to help her escape, if he doesn't see anything, maybe you can just come up with a lie and say that she escaped on her own or are clueless. Surely he won't do anything to you, right? Oh, bestie. Oh, bestie. He's getting rid of you. But you will think about it later. It's time to act. You quickly make sure there are still sounds of water coming from the bathroom and quickly sneak to the kitchen. Not searching time. No, please. Fuck. I already lost. I'm sorry. I did it again. There it is. It made it. Oh my god, I can't do this. I'm so scared, Anna. Laura, I can't even think of not cursing. I can't do this. I failed twice. When you finally show up in the hallway with the knife in your hand, Alicia looks at you with almost elated. Oh my god, thank you for the 10 cheers. Even though I failed twice. I'm so scared. They all of them with 10 minutes. 10 minutes? I mean, 10 minutes. All of them in 2 minutes, I failed. Like, in 2 minutes, I'm gone. I did it. I was like, no. When you finally show up in the hallway with the knife in your hand, Alicia looks at you with almost elated expression. Vivian, don't shout! You did it. Sorry, did it take me a while to actually find the kitchen drawers are full of, were they? Doesn't matter. Quick, cut the ropes. All right. You carefully start cutting the ropes on Alicia's arm, trying very hard not to accidentally damage her clothes that look way out of your budget. Although you're not sure if they can't even be used anymore. The amount of blood on them is probably not something you can easily wash off. Once you finally cut the last nut, the rope start slowly. No! Hey, what are you doing? Awesome, man, it's not what you think it is. Oh, Vivian. What the hell? I guess I should thank Rodrigo for gifting me this stupid knife. That's a cute knife, it's bedazzled. Nobody cares about the clothes MC cut faster. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. She's just going off about these clothes. I'm like, bitch, she don't care. She just want you to cut. If you gotta cut through her clothes, cut through her clothes. What the hell? What? You're supposed to escape, not kill him. Well, he's not dead yet. Not the point. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing we can do anymore, and we totally can't save him even though he's still alive. Well, what do you expect? I wasn't going to keep someone who saw me kill... Guys, I think we goofed. I think we messed up, guys. We messed up. Again! Why didn't we trust him? Because he's a freak. He's a weird-looking freak. That's why I didn't trust him. I wasn't gonna keep someone who saw me kill those stupid fucks alive. Saw you what now? Do I have to repeat myself specifically for you? Or what? Did you really think all this blood was mine? You did. I did. That's not the point here. You basically just killed my landlord. Where am I supposed to even go now? Oh, please. Like it even matters. You already look like you're homeless anyways. I saved you. How can you be so mean to me? Wow. Ouch. That was uncalled for. Ugh. I don't even know why I have to explain this. Look, girl, I'm a busy woman, and you've already managed to tire me out with your empty blabbering. What have we learned tonight, kids? Trust the weird cannibal. He probably kills bad people anyway. No, where is my bloody lamb or hubby that I... Let's just end this already. Suddenly, Alicia launches towards you, and you, completely not expecting it, fall to the ground. She's really pretty, though. Not me excusing the lady because she's pretty, but like hating this man because he's a freak. He's a weird-looking freak. Wait, hold on. What'd he say? Thank you! Okay, me and Laura, we're on the same page. She's hot, though. Listen. Not opposed to you being on top of me. Not opposed. You're really hot. But can I not die? When you come to your senses, you're tackled to the ground by Alicia. On top of you, one of her hands lightly yet firmly squeezing your throat. Hey, hold on. She's really hot, though. It's your turn now. What? You didn't expect me to keep a witness alive, did you? You did, actually. Can I instead interest you in a meat sample? Your time has come now, little lamb. Please, don't talk like a cartoon villain at least. Ugh, I told Rodrigo that monologuing was not my style. Anyways, die. Oh, wait. What now? You aren't planning on being the one monologuing now, do you? Because I don't have time for this. Crap, there should be some way to convince her to let you live. Not this again. I'll do anything you want. Anything you ask of me. Anything. Aw, anything. She's gonna kill me anyway. That's a shame. Maybe in another life, I would have kept you as my little lapdog. You know, that would have been quite fitting for a cute little thing like you. But well, since you're so eager to do anything for me, die. You feel a blade of a sharp knife painfully slide across your throat. Seems like Alicia goes straight for the vital organ this time, huh? A few hectic moments of being overwhelmed with panic later, you finally start losing your grip of your own consciousness. This is really not what you expected your life to turn out like. It just started looking up for you, and now you're dying with a probably already dead cannibal by your side. Well, at least you're not alone. If you were still back on the streets, you probably would be. That thought brings you a weird sense of gratitude and peace in your last moments. She's a mob boss? Got an ending, my dead housemate. At least you're not alone. At least you're not homeless. Oh my god. Wait, you killed a mob boss? Well, you were gonna kill a mob boss. It's a good thing we scum save, right? Don't save her. Nah, I'm good. You're on your own. Instead of fear, Alicia's face contorts with rage at your refusal. How dare you? How dare you refuse me? Do you even know who I am? You insignificant stupid! Her yelling seems to attract attention because a freshly showered, oh, you're showered? Sungmin creeps out of the bathroom. Slowly, he slinks up behind Alicia as he reaches for the light switch. Ah! A horn? Sungmin stands victorious over Alicia's now battered corpse. Though you doubt she had any chance in the first place, being tied up and all. That was quick. This made me hungry. Good thing I brought home takeout. At first, his remark confuses you until you glance down toward Alicia. That's definitely one way to call your corpse. Hey, Vivian. You nervously look up at him. He doesn't want you to make you into a home-cooked meal now, does he? What you made yesterday was decent. And your company was quite energizing. So I was thinking, maybe we could cook together? Not cook together! We can share too. So that's definitely out of character. On one hand, you kind of feel too afraid to agree. On the other hand, you feel too afraid to say no. But hey, who knows? Maybe it will be a good bonding opportunity. And no more killings will happen. Yes. Right. Might as well, right? Like, right? Like, might as well. Fine. Sure, I'll help you cook. Well, it's not like Alicia was your friend or anything. You have no qualms about helping Sungmin cook her. At this point, you've already done far worse than cooking a person. Plus, being on good terms with Sungmin, who is very much alive compared to Alicia, seems way more important right now. Sure, sounds delightful. I'm kind of a professional chef though, so stand back. Well, you're definitely not bad. Though you should get more practice cooking meat of the human variety. Can you stop your jokes? Your jokes are not funny. Well, seems like this is your chance to do so. Sungmin takes his bloody apron off after carrying Alicia into the kitchen. It doesn't help It doesn't help make him look any less scary though. As his exposed skin is practically drenched in her blood. Human by chance, alpha by choice. What is this shirt? Okay, boss, so what are we cooking? Well, I was thinking of making curry. Oh, so you can make something besides instant ramen. I actually enjoy cooking quite a bit. It's a hobby of sorts. If I didn't have work this much, I'd probably spend more time indulging in that hobby. Oh my god, he's gonna be Mrs. Lovett. No, I'm gonna be Mrs. Lovett and he's gonna be Sweeney Todd. Wait, wouldn't that mean you would kill more people? Without beating around the bush, Sungmin promptly puts you to work at the cutting board. Meanwhile, he starts cooking rice. Why can't I cook the rice? And cleaning the remains of Alicia off himself. Well, time to get chopping. I'm killing so... All right. What's happening? Well, what the hell was that? Oh, I'm pretending. I'm pretending it's food. That's what's happening. No, that's a nice tattoo. I can't believe this. Oh my god. No! Hold on. Ah! Once you're both done with cooking, Sungmin takes out a second plate and looks at you questioningly. Seems like your landlord is inviting you to join him for a meal. Oh my god, I have to eat it. A cannibal meal. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I cooked the corpse, but do I have to eat it? Oh my god. Guys, you think if I say no, I'm gonna die? I already died twice. I really am easily swayed by its high. You and Anna, I swear to god. You know why? Because you weren't here. You didn't see him kill us. You didn't see all of that. You and Anna, this is literally fucking Christ. Where is Anna? You guys would go off about wanting to have sex with him. Wow, you won't even try your boyfriend's hobby? Bad girlfriend behavior. How dare y'all bitches? Do you think he'll say, do you think he'll kill me if I say I don't want to eat it? Do you think he'll kill me? Janice, you and me, we a team when it comes to this man. I told you when I was roasting Janice, by the way, everyone agreed I was roasting you. When I was roasting Janice in the beginning about the guy that she likes, I wasn't lying. Look at him. It's the bags. It's the disheveled everything. It's the non-taking a shower. It's the non-sleep. It's the depression raging over him. Like, all right, seeing as you two bitches like him, would you eat human meat with him? I would eat so he don't kill me. Janice, would you eat the human meat? Shit, I guess so. I watched Hannibal. I don't even like chicken. So I'll pass. Not more. You're like, no, thank you. Imagine a vegan living with him. This would be awful for them. I kind of want to see what happens. Don't eat with him. Oh, I already ate earlier, so I'm still full. It's one thing to cook a human, but another to eat it. And you're not about to become a cannibal buddy for your housemate. Are you sure? I made enough for 2 people. Oh, fuck. Yep, pretty sure. All right. Thank you for cooking with me, Vivian. Good night, then? Oh, I thought we were gonna eat together. What happened? All right, good night. You slowly retreat to your bedroom, deciding to retire for the night while wanting to watch Sungmin enjoy dinner. Before you know it, sleep overtakes you. Okay? So we... Okay? Living with a cannibal turns out to be too much to bear despite this desperate situation. You, however, are resourceful. You take a few months to find a second job, saving as much money as possible to move to some place normal. It takes a year, but you finally... Oh my god, a year passed? But you finally do it. You think this apartment will be normal. The price is average in your area, and it comes with a standard cockroach infestation. Wow. It even has the classic landlord special. Oh, poor baby. He's so... I know, he was actually really disappointed. It even has the classic landlord special of all the handles on the cupboard painted white until one day, the music begins. Above you lives a pianist, and every night their music comes from above, rattling you to your core. It creeps through your ceiling, into your mind, into your soul. Every day you find yourself slipping deeper and deeper into insanity's grasp. You hit your boiling point. You're not going to let some music playing douchebag ruin the peace you've worked so hard to obtain. You didn't share an apartment with a literal cannibal for a year for this. Are we going to kill someone? You stomp your way to your apartment stairwell, banging on the musical offender's door. Open the goddamn door! Is that asshole going... What? Wait. No way. Bitch, why is it that every situation you go into is not normal? Why is nothing normal for you? This can't be. He called me an asshole! It turns out you're hot, alien. Is this hot? As it turns out, your upstairs neighbor is a hot alien? What abs? Those abs. What abs? Those stunning good looks. It looks like a cartoon character. Those huge beady eyes. Those hot, sexy antennas sprouting from their monstrous head. Is this what you're into? Oh, you're weird. Dipshit! It's love at first sight. This is literally fucking weird. You know that this is the beginning of something. Something special. My new housemate, your neighbor is a hot alien. All right, we're back. I know it's not hot, he's cute. Eat with him. Well, you already helped him cook human meat. Might as well try the fruits of your labor. You nod at Sungmin and he fills the plate with a freshly made curry. Human curry. It's great. Thank you so much. You look down towards the fresh bowl of curry. The warm aroma from the piping dish is alluring. It has a deliciously spiced scent that dances across the kitchen, lingering delicately in the air. Various seasonings in the dish create a romantic, hot and heavy, yet sweet, mouth-watering fragrance that you can practically taste. The human meat you cooked really adds some pizzazz to the whole thing. Right, you nearly forgot this curry is topped off with a nice serving of Alicia. You feel a little guilty that she smells so good. He's so happy. You both take the same seats as yesterday, and you can't help but feel a sense of deja vu. Well, Partially because you did do the exact same thing the day before. This seems like a good opportunity to get to know Sungmin a little better, though. Okay, what's with your wardrobe? Yeah, no, honestly, Sungmin, what's with your clothes? Sungmin, what's up with your wardrobe? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you know, your t-shirts and stuff. What about them? The phrases on them? Huh? You know what? Never mind. Now you can't keep looking at it. You have to do something about it. Actually, do you want to go shopping together at some point? I need some new clothes anyways. Well, I don't necessarily see why I need any new clothes, but maybe a couple of new t-shirts could be nice. Score. All right, it's a promise then. Sungmin just nods in agreement. Hopefully you won't have to look at this again in the future. And it seems like you might have just scored a date with a cannibal. As the conversation slows into comfortable silence, Sungmin begins to eat. Staring down at your own bowl, you find yourself hesitating. Siri, shut up! Are you guilty? Ashamed? Mortified at the choices you made to get yourself to this point? You should be. You know logically that you should feel all those things, but fuck, you really made some killer curry. Before you know it, a spoonful of steaming curry is already in your mouth. The mix of carrot, onion, and meat is devilishly delicious. Your brow twitches. Shouldn't you be disgusted by this? Wouldn't a normal, regular person be disgusted by this? Maybe you're not regular. Maybe there are two sides of you, fighting for dominance. A devil and an angel. Or was it Antler? Doesn't matter. This food is kicking, and you're a pro chef behind it. Not only do you enjoy this meal, but Sungmin seems to be enjoying it too, you think? His neutral expressions makes it difficult to read him. You count this as a win anyway. You know, it's my first time sharing this experience with someone else. I've never met anyone who heard me out after learning that I'm a cannibal. You're the first, Vivian. Somehow you're not surprised. After all, it's not like there is some kind of cannibal cafe for him to mingle at. Right? You can't help but feel kind of bad for the man in front of you. I really don't. Being a cannibal is bound to be lonely, huh? Just start eating regular meat then. Not to mention that it doesn't really seem like Sungmin has a lot of time to make friends otherwise. People are typically quick to judge me, even if they don't really know anything about me. All they know is that I eat human meat, and that's enough for them to judge me. Oh, isn't this so cruel? Fuck you. They formed their impressions of me without even getting to know me first. I feel like at some point I stopped trying. Stop trying to care about what people think of me. What's the point if it's bound to end the same way, right? But I care about what you think, Vivian. I think your presence is really changing me. I'm really bad with words, but I appreciate you for trying to get to know me, Vivian. So true, baby boy. Tell Vivian how it is. Stop! It means a lot to me. And you mean... Really? Did he just... Oh, he fell asleep. Never mind. I can't believe he was gonna be like, oh, you mean so much to me, Vivian. I can't believe he's gonna do that. You end up doing the dishes before attempting to lift Sungmin up and take him to bed. You quickly regret your decision, though, as he turns out to be heavier than he looks. A real dead weight, huh? In the end, you have to spend a few minutes trying to shake him awake before he finally sleepily opens his eyes. You help Sungmin get up and make sure he stays up as you insist him to getting to his bedroom. You even lead him all the way to the bed and carefully tuck him in, afraid that the man will collapse inches away from it. Sungmin's bedroom is quite a pigsty, to put it nicely. It's surprising considering the state of the rest of the apartment. Well, no, that makes sense. It's like a hoarder or a depressed people who are depressed. Like, they keep their stuff inside. Like, they keep all that like outward, I don't want to say damage, but like outward, like the issues that persist outwards will always be in their space, but the minute that someone else can venture inside of a space, they make sure it never touches that space. Like, a hoarder will make their house as disgusting and infested and inhabitable as possible, but the front yard will look pristine and perfect, so like the neighbors passing by, like that's a space another person will inhabit, you know, the front yard. People are gonna look at it and they're like, oh no, this needs to be like perfectly clean, but they're never gonna come inside, so I can make this horrible. So he's renting out this room, so he made the outside look perfect for you, but in his own space it's just like, you know, awful. The shared spaces are always very tidy. You have no clue where he gets the energy to keep them clean, but you're thankful for it. It must really be taxing for him. Stepping over his unironed clothes strewn about the floor, you successfully guide Sungmin to his unmade bed. Exhausted, he collapsed against the sheets. You don't even get to say goodnight before the sound of his soft snoring fills the room. With the job well done, you retire to your own bedroom for the night. What new picture we got? No, stop. They really decided to like go ham and be very cheeky with all of their cannibal pictures. You see, the dinner goes pretty well. So well, in fact, the two of you go on to have many more dinners together, spanning over weeks, then months, then a year. Surprisingly, Sungmin turns out to be a rather soft for a bloodthirsty cannibal. Before you know it, your relationship with him naturally progresses into something more romantic. Wow! The two of you officially become partners! You really let Sungmin cook, and perhaps that's what sets you on this path. This path toward destiny. Toward the day that Sungmin proposes to you! You don't expect it. The abrupt nature of it all. But he slips the ring off of your dinner's finger. I can't believe it. You have become a cannibal. Like, you have willingly become a cannibal. That's insane, bestie. Oh my god. When he slips the ring off your dinner's finger and gets down on his knees. Okay, listen. Ignoring the fact that it was someone else's ring, the reason why I would be kind of offended by this proposal, because one, you didn't get me a ring that I would like. You know what I mean? You didn't get me a ring that I would personally like. I want a ring that looks like you went on a quest for it. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like, oh, look, it just happens to be there. Let me just take it off of her and give it to you. You know what I mean? Like, first, also, this person's dead. This ring has bad luck now. Like, I don't want that bad luck on me. Thank you very much. So this needs to be a new ring, or at least a ring that isn't marred in this nastiness. Like, it's bad luck now. 3, like, it was some other bitch's ring. I don't want another bitch's ring. I want my ring. So I would be mad if he like fucking proposed to me with some... I'd be mad. I'd be like, what? No, give me a ring I would like. What if it's ugly? Like, I don't like many rings. Like, I think opals are ugly shapes. Like the opal shape. I think the opal shape is ugly. I think the that weird it's a peridot, that peridot shape. I think it's ugly as fuck. I only like the princess cut. Like, I think the emerald cut's also ugly. Like, no. I hate a lot of rings. What if she had an opal ring? I'd be like, ew, I'm not a basic bitch. Get this fucking shit out of my face. The ring isn't your size, and it's not even my size. And it's not even my size. You see how I would be offended? I'd be offended about this proposal. But you know you could always get it adjusted later. Finally, all of your simping pays off. Of course you accept. Your wedding day takes place in the most classy location anyone dating a cannibal would choose. The butcher counter on the at the local supermarket. That's insane. All the meats and knives the eye can see. Naturally, it's a breathtaking ceremony. Can I say she's like classy location anyone dating a cannibal would choose. You're a cannibal too now. Even the shoppers can't help but stop and stare and wonder. Yeah, this is not a good thing. It's like, what the fuck? Or rather in fear. Like everyone's like, yeah, what the fuck's happening? No, they probably just jealous of your supermarket wedding. No, we're not. Again, I would be offended by this wedding also. What do you mean my wedding is in a supermarket? I'd be offended. This is no, we're gonna have no. Hand in hand with Sungmin, the two of you will have a very grotesque, disgusting, and gory future. Exactly the way you'd hoped it'd be. Exactly the way you hope it'd be. Sungmin was successfully rizzed by you. No, Sungmin has successfully rizzed you. Or was it you who rizzed him? I think I rizzed him. Who cares? Congratulations on your marriage. That's crazy. Not the cake being meat. My housemate version 1, and you didn't even fall off a cliff. Okay. Let me see. Let me do all my loads. Let me see. We're gonna load here. This is very much the beginning of the game. All right. Call the police. Slowly you take a step back. He's gonna throw that at our faces, isn't he? Then another. Then you bolt to your bedroom. Oh, fuck. Return. Bitch, run! You slam the door and lock it, pressing your back against it while panic rises in your chest. Vivian, open the door. Come on. Did I do something wrong? Quickly, you retrieve your phone, dialing 911. 911. 911, suh, dude. My housemate's a murderer. He's cutting people up on our kitchen counter and oh god. Oh, damn, that sounds like it sucks. Who's this operator? Are you gonna help me or? Nah, we don't like prank callers. Lay off the alcohol and don't call back. I'm gonna die. Bro. Are you actually calling the police? I tried. Could you at least wait until after dinner? I'm so tired and hungry. Fuck it, A-Cat. Hold on. Fuck it, A-Cab. Those cops are useless. Vivian, come out. I won't hurt you. That's a lie. You're a liar. Please. There's a long moment of silence as you debate on if you want to come out or not. It doesn't seem like there's much else you can do, and Sungmin doesn't sound mad. No, he promised last time and he ate us. Promise? Promise what? Promise you're not going to eat me. Promise, Vivian, if I wanted to do that, I would have already. I need you. In a non-weird landlord kind of way. Non-cannibalistically. I just want your company. And money. Makes sense. YOLO! You open the door. Sungmin stands rather pathetically in front of you. I want you to increase my rent. Exactly. 300. Fuck you. 250 for my emotional damages. To cover my emotion. Thank you. Oh, me and this bitch are in the same boat. My emotional damages. And I want you to never consider eating me at any point during my tenancy, or else I will get you arrested. No. The police, ultimate defenders of the American public, aren't helping you now. Why would they help you in the future? I hate when you're right. Nobody will believe you anyway. So he's right. True that. Who would listen to a crazy ex-hobo? Certainly not the cops. Your rent stays the same and I won't evict you. What? I lead emotional damages? How's that sound, Vivian? It would be better than being homeless. Fine. Well, see you tomorrow then? Yeah. Good night, my new housemate. Why are you smiling at me? Hopefully our future together will be healthier than this. Right. I'll be sleeping with one eye open, so don't try anything. I know where you sleep. Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. We're switching dialogues. We live in the same apartment. Why wouldn't you? Just thought I should remind you. Okay. Good night, Vivian. You feel like you won't be able to sleep tonight. Yeah, no, bitch, I'm not sleeping. But surprisingly, you zonk out pretty quickly. It sounds like me too. Oh! The next few days, you are still overcome with a faint sense of panic after, afraid that Sungmin will eat you, or even worse, the police find him and you will be back on the streets. But contrary to, oh wait, I think we read this already. Okay. The cup of ramen, we're doing it again. Do you think if I don't cook the meat while I threatened him, it'll be fine? Hold on, let me see. Let me save this one. Let's not cook the meat. Let's see what happens. Do I still die? Okay, I still die. Okay, never mind. Is the ending always gonna be we get married? I got his glasses. Move, bitches. Okay, here you go, here you go. Why do we eat people? Sungmin? Why do you eat, people? I don't know. It's always been this way. What kind of answer even is that? If you don't know, can't you just eat normal meat? Well, all meat is just meat. But no, I can't. Why not? As I said, I don't know. It's just a need. Oh, so you're like... You're like a zombie? You know, they need brains and all, and you need human meat. Zombie? Seriously? I'm not rotting yet, so I'd say no. You sure look like one, though. What's that? Nothing! Or I find him interesting. Don't save her. Let me see what happens if I don't help him cook. Don't help him cook. Moments ago, you were looking into Alicia's eyes, hearing her voice, watching her breathe. Just the thought of helping someone cook her is enough to turn your stomach. You can't do this, even if it means you have to face consequences. Nah, fam, I'm good. You go ahead, though. Are you sure? Yep, pretty sure. All right. Good night, then? Right, good night. You slowly retreat to your bedroom, deciding to retire for the night, not wanting to watch Sungmin enjoy dinner. Before you know it, the sleep overtakes you. Ooh. Oh my god! Not Alicia! Poor lady, she just keeps taking L's in these pics. Not him in the Mrs. Claus suit. Or is that an apron? No, it's a Mrs. Claus suit. Wow. Living in the Cannibal turns out to be much easier despite the desperate situation. Right, resourceful. Okay. Okay, we get to a different apartment. Okay. One day the music begins. Oh, is it the same thing with an alien? Wait, hold on. Go back. Let me see. Every day you find yourself slipping deeper into society. When did you sleep last again? A day ago? No, 3 days ago? You can't remember. Your work performances begins to slip and you're not sure how much longer you can take this. Compared to this house, Sungmin wasn't so bad. Oh my god, who's our new neighbor? My ex-housemate wasn't really worth it. Okay. That's a new ending, I guess. Concept art of female Sungmin! That, yeah, makes sense. This makes sense. She's kind of hot, though. As a lady, she's kind of hot. I get it like this. Let me see. Load. Let's call the cops. Let's actually call the cops again. What the shit? No, they're not gonna. They're not getting away with this. If they don't help me, you might die. You're now a bit more frustrated than scared. Immediately call 911 once again. What's shaking, bacon? I'm going to die. Can you, like, send police to my location, or are you white? You better say yes, bitch. You better say yes. I would immediately say yes. What? Why does that matter? I'm literally going to get murdered. Not my problem. Call the fire department instead. Later, loser. Vivian, we can talk about this, you know. I really don't have the energy to keep knocking. Let's call the fire department. Well, there's no song called Fuck the Fire Department. You spend the next few minutes finding the phone number of your local fire department while Sungmin weakly taps on the door behind you. Vivian, I'll probably get the death penalty. Don't you think that's kind of unethical? Fuck you! I only killed a few people since my childhood, but it's not that much. I've only killed maybe 4 innocents. The rest, you can barely call them people. It's not as many as the courts killed with the death penalty. Please help me. My housemate is literally cutting people up in our kitchen. And have you tried contacting the police? Yes, bro, but they didn't help. Oh yeah, they tend to do that. Believe it or not, we get like 13 calls a week. Anyways, we're on the way. They're coming! Now you wait as Sungmin continues to tirelessly tap on the door, separating him from you. Before you know it, you can hear the sounds of the fire truck sirens swarming the apartment building. Terrified yet patient, you stay hidden in your room, patiently counting the seconds until you're saved from this apartment of horrors. After what feels like forever, you can hear the sounds of the front door breaking, the yelling of unfamiliar voices, and loud footsteps stomping through the apartment. Relieved, you nearly jump through the door. You've been locked this whole time, desperate to be safe in the arms of your saviors. You see the firefighters talking calmly with Sungmin. Of course, he fucking charmed them. You expected to see them wailing at him, but instead you see them gently patting his back, offering to get him some food before hauling him down to the police station. Sungmin is cooperative. He doesn't look angry, just kind of sad. The two of you exchange glances before he's carefully guided away by the first responders. A month goes by. You've ended up right back where you started, homeless, now that your landlord is rotting away in prison. At least he gets fed every day, clothed, with a roof over his head. You can't deny the tiny shreds of envy that flutter through your mind when you hear about his murder case on the local diner's television. Most days you try to ignore the details about his serial killer status. Who knows what he would have done to you if you didn't call for help. Some days you visit the same fire department that you reached out to. Sometimes the people there that are familiar with you from your call provide you with small yet hot meals. But not much. It's not much, but it gets you through another day. Then on the coldest day of the month, while taking shelter at the diner, you overhear a broadcast announcing Sungmin's execution due to take place early the next morning. His horribly gaunt, bruised face projected on the TV screen turns your stomach. He got beaten up. No, don't feel bad for him. His bones would probably be rotting in his fridge. Your bones would be probably rotting in his fridge right now. If you didn't do so. In one universe, yeah, I was rotting in his fridge. This isn't your fault. He's a murderer, a serial killer. He made his choices and you made yours. Out into the cold you go after the diner closes for the night. You've been hanging out in a nearby alleyway recently. You've even got a box set up for shelter and everything. Fancy. As you lay down to rest for the night, your mind fills with thoughts about Sungmin, regrets, anger, sadness. That's a lie. He would never let meat rot. That's true. He would never let meat rot. He'd eat it. He'd make sure that every piece of you was eaten. Sadness, fear. It's a cold night. The howling winds that barrel down the alleyway shakes the garage bin that blocks your home from prying eyes. It's loud, cold, and especially lonely. He would have killed you. Despite the cold, sweat trails down your forehead. If you didn't know better, you'd think you're in some kind of oven slowly heating up towards a boil. You remove your socks in an attempt to ease your discomfort. The stars are slowly fading as the sun rises. Light pours down the alleyway. It creeps along the walls and caresses your face in its touch as you begin to fade. Can he see it too? My lost housemate. It's warm. Do you think he is warm too? Call the police again. Let me see what happens. Wow. Your 911, your crime is our dime. Sup, baby? 318 Williamson Avenue, send police for the love of God. Oof. I don't know if I can do that. The police station is currently out on their tax refund donut party. Tax refund donut party? Yeah, you just picked the bad time to call. My serial killer roommate actually just killed a cop and is cutting him up on our kitchen, on our kitchen counter. Are you hot? You sound like you're hot. So glad I got your number. Wait, cop? Your roommate killed the cop? Why did you say so? I fucking hate these people. Police will arrive shortly. Stay calm. Stay calm. Now you wait as Sungmin continues to tirelessly tap on the door, separating you from him. Before you know it, you can hear the sounds of police from the apartment building. Terrified yet patient, you say, okay. When apartments after that, a familiar voice in the apartment, relieved, you jump out. Jump through the door. You've been locked this whole time, desperate to be safe in the arms of law enforcement. Of course, things never go the way you want them to. Instead of safety, you're met with bullets mercilessly burning through your flesh. I get killed? You're collapsed against the floor. To your right, you see Sungmin staring blankly back at you, his blood pooling around his head. Blood that gently greets you, mixing with your own, warming your rapidly cooling body. This isn't what you wanted, but at least you aren't alone in the end. Wow. Fucking Christ. My rescued housemate, did you expect actual help? I expected something. Oh, my housemate version 1. Okay, so is there a version 2? Here we go. It's a variation of the previous ending when prompting to choose your option about Sungmin. Oh, you have to pick dull or horrible. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on. Perfect. Okay, let me see. What's what's your backstory? What kind of question even is that? Tell me about how you got to this point. About your life. Well, it all started when I was born. Oh God, here we go. In a town where I grew up with 2 loving parents. So you had loving parents and you're still a cannibal? Then I went to school. And graduated. That's it? What did you expect? I want to know when you started eating people and why do you eat people? True, what did I expect? Oh, come on, there's gonna be more to it than just that. Well, if you really want to know so badly, I did grow up with 2 loving parents in a town, but our family was so poor we could barely get our heads above water. My parents immigrated here from South Korea. Oh my god, not a South Korean cannibal. They were sold this idea that moving to America would guarantee a better life for them and for me. Even though we were poor, we still somehow managed to survive, even as my parents struggled to provide human meat for me. So even they should have named it K-pop Cannibal. K-Cannibal! Oh my god, So wait, your parents ate human meat before? And until my mom got breast cancer, our insurance refused to pay for it, so my dad had to take out a bunch of loans to cover her medical fees. In the end, it turned out to be an endless cycle of debt. And you know, my parents always told me to eat the rich, so I guess I took it quite literally. But wait, they ate human meat too? Is that what I'm hearing? I was already a cannibal anyways, so it just refined my taste. Holy shit. I'm so sorry for your loss. I didn't know. That's what you got out of this? Oh. No, my parents are fine. My mom eventually won her battle with breast cancer, and they now live in the countryside back in South Korea. There is still some debt remaining though, so I send them money to help every month. So he isn't just working hard for himself but for his parents. Okay, hold on, but it literally, you made it sound like your mom died. Why did you make it sound like that? But he isn't just working hard for by his first parents too? Sometimes those rich pricks I eat have some money on them, so some months mom and dad get some extra. It's weird that there is something moralistic in it's so weird that it's weird that there is something more moralistic in something so amoral. Well, I'm glad your parents are all right at least. Me too. Oh fuck, we've still fucked up. Hold on. I fucked up. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's start from the beginning. All the way from the beginning, because I feel like there's an ending where I don't die. There's an ending where like, thank you for not dying even once. My name. Oh, no wonder. Ooh. I can't put all of it? Okay, it is only the first name I can put. All right, well, she, her. I hate all the voices, but let's go. Yes, that's me. Cool. Vivian. All right, that will go in the bathroom. This will go in my room. This will go in here. This will go in the bathroom. This will go in the kitchen. This will go in my bedroom. This will go in the kitchen. This will go in my bedroom. This will go in my bedroom. A realistic, hyper-realistic cake? Don't call the police. All right, we're making him food. And we're gonna make him human meat this time. Boom, 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 boom. Cook human meat. Move in a different location than where I last saw it. I had to move all of this stuff out of the way to get his glasses. Okay. Did I ask him this one? Why do you eat people? I know I asked him this one. Did I ever ask him this one? Why do you eat people? Let's ask him again. Why do you, eat people? I don't know. It's always been this way. Oh, I did do this one. All right. You feel that he is dull. To be completely honest, nothing about him that interests you. In fact, he's so boring. considering that you can hardly even form a solid image of him in your head. That sucks. The fact that he's a cannibal is probably the most interesting trait about him, and that alone says a lot. Still, you can't help but feel gratitude for the housing opportunity. If it wasn't for Sungmin, however dull and uninteresting he is, you would not have been here in the first place. But otherwise, nothing else ties you down to this apartment, and you are already planning on how to leave it in the future. You spend the whole day fantasizing about moving out and don't notice how quickly it passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another day of hard work. Don't save her. Help him cook. Not the cat wounded animal noises every time I have to touch these things. No, baby. You know, now that I know that his parents are also cannibals, I kind of want to know more of his story, like his whole backstory. Like, I kind of just don't. Like, why? Like, why were your parents cannibals because they were so poor? Eat with him. I already asked this. Why did you pick Alicia specifically? Why'd it have to be Alicia? She seems sweet. Well, for the most part. But why did you pick her specifically? I didn't. She was just there in the alley. Alley? Yeah, she was already covered in blood fighting some other guys. I just thought she was an easy meal. Somehow you're not even surprised. Typically, I pick people from the company I work at. Someone scummy, someone rich, someone I don't have empathy for. Then there are some days like this where I just get lucky. You know, she was already killing someone. And I could tell it was just a normal thing for her. A fellow killer's instinct, I suppose. But yeah, typically I just kill someone who is a source of other suffering. It's the best thing I can do in this capitalistic hellhole. That's the realest shit I ever heard. Honestly, damn, that's the realest shit I ever heard. You know, I actually never told you, but I was homeless before this. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be out there sleeping on the park bench or the nearest Teddy's table diner. Or, you know, shelters. If you can even call them that. Not that I was even let in half of the time. Well, I'm glad you're here now, Vivian. I am too, but it's really only thanks to you, Sungmin. I didn't really do anything. You got here all by yourself. We should get something different. You'd say the dinner goes pretty well. So well, in fact, that the two of you go on to have many more dinners together spanning over weeks, then months, then a year. Surprisingly, Sungmin turns out to be rather soft for a bloodthirsty cannibal. Before you know it, your relationship with him naturally progresses into something more romantic. The two of you officially become partners. You really let Sungmin cook, and perhaps that's what sets you on this path. The path towards destiny. Towards the day that Sungmin proposes to you. You don't expect it, the absurd nature of it all, when he slips the ring off your dinner's finger and goes down on his knees. The ring isn't your size, but you know you can always get it adjusted later. What, does he think you're a simp or something? Living with and dating a cannibal is one thing, but dedicating your whole life to him is another. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What? Okay, you didn't expect it. The absurd nature of it all when he slips the ring off your dinner's finger and gets down on his knees. The ring isn't your size, but you know you can always get it adjusted later. What, does he think you're a simp or something? Living with and dating a cannibal is one thing, but dedicating your whole life to him is another. Who marries their landlord anyways? You tell him, hell no! She said no, with no fear of dying. Yet you continue living with him, successfully escaping the iron grip of homelessness with a friend? Are you fucking him, buddy? Bro, by your side. You're in far too deep now. If the police ever come for Sungbin, you know they'll arrest you too, but you don't really mind that risk. You're in this together now. Together forever. Then why aren't you getting married? Not me. Wait. Landlord and you're gonna continue this relationship, but you're partners now. Aren't you fucking? Wait, what do you mean? Are you not lovers? Yin and yang. Partners in crime. Platonically, of course. Wait. Hold on. The two of you officially. Wait. Okay, hold on. But before you know, your relationship naturally progresses into something more romantic. You officially become partners. So you dumped him? Is that confusion? Yeah, no. Because she's making it sound like, oh yeah, like we are romantic. Like this line right here is like, oh yeah, now we're romantic, right? And then this one's like, we're romantic partners. Like these two sentences, we're romantic partners. And then he proposes, and then you're like, actually, no, I can't dedicate my life to you. I'll fuck you and I'll eat human meat with you, but I'm not gonna dedicate my life to you. That's crazy. But you're gonna stay living with him and your partners in crime platonically now? So you're not even having, you guys broke up? You've got an ending, my housemate version 2. You're an yin and you're a yin to his yang. That's what it says. I kind of like the marriage better, actually. I kind of like us getting married better, because at least we were all Delulu together. Not this. What a weird game. But at least we can all, I guess, admit that the romance was really funny. Maybe she just wants friends with benefits. I guess so. But I like the marriage better. Who liked marriage better? Like all of us eating this meat cake together. It's nasty. That's nasty as hell. Partner sounds pretty committed. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Like we're kind of committed to each other. What do you mean? She just wants the meat in both ways. Okay, and with that, Lore. And with Lore's words of wisdom, I think that's gonna be it for today. We didn't get every single ending, but like, you know what? We got the best ending there was. We got married. In a meat aisle, in the butcher section of the supermarket. Couldn't be me. She likes it. What can you do? You know what? We got the man though. All my trials and errors, and I got the man. The cannibal, weird looking man with the glasses and tired eyes that Janice and Anna want. And I'm just here like, he's cute, yeah, but not lover looking cannibal cute. Yeah. We got married. And that's the best we're gonna get here. We got married to a ring that doesn't fit us in the butcher section of a supermarket. What else can a cannibal dream of?